Morning, it's Friday. Getting ready for a big car show tomorrow at the Barnum Festival. It's about, I think about 5 or 6 miles away. Right up the road. It's literally 1-2 left turns and a right turn or something like that. But I just want to make sure the truck gets there okay and safely. And what I want to do today is just check the brakes. I'm going to start with in the truck. The master cylinder is right under there, there. That's better. You can see what's going on. Get this plastic cover, a rubber cover. Screwdriver didn't work. Party knife did. Put that up. Wow, look at that. So there's the master cylinder. Not a really smart design putting it there, because what happens is all the dirt drops right on top of it. There it is with the cover off. I can't tell if it's full or not. It's not overflowing, so it's not full to me. So I'm going to put a little bit more in there. So now that the fluid's filled, I want to set the adjustment on these brakes. Now, I got it up in the air, obviously, because the front wheel is spinning. But what you don't hear, you hear the birds outside, you hear me talking, but you don't hear any dragging. You should hear a slight drag, I believe. When I adjust them the first time, you adjust them until they just start to drag, and you can hear that. So I'm going to go grab my brake spoon. I just got to pop these covers off, these rubber covers. And then the adjustment stars back there. And I got my brake spoon. What I don't remember is which way to turn to get this to adjust. So you hear it rubbing now. I just had to look up which way to move those stars. There's a star wheel inside of here. And I had and it's opposite. This one you pull up, this one you pull up, this one you push down. And that makes the adjustment. And you see it started to rub after a few clicks. Now I'd go to the other side and do the same thing, and I believe this same thing on the other side is just the opposite. This is the driver or passenger side. That doesn't sound good. Sounds like there's something in there, right? You hear it? I believe I'm gonna have to take that wheel off, pull that drum, and just inspect it to be sure. Okay, pulled the tire off, pulled the retainer nut off. There's the washer. Well, it was coming off a second ago. Let's see. Here it comes. I didn't want to drop that on the ground. That's a little race for the bearing. There's the bearing. I don't know if that's pressed in or not, but here we go. Oh, there's the bearing. There's a piece of metal in there. What is that? Huh. I don't know if you can see that. That's what was rattling around in there. It's got threads on it, so it's the ear of something. What the heck does that belong to? Other than that, everything looks great, but how'd that get in there? So I try to figure out what this belongs to and what was rattling around in there. Let me get the flashlight, inspect these pads. They look like they're okay. There's plenty of meat left on them still. I might just put this back together, and I still can't imagine what this is or how it got in there. Anybody knows what that is? See, anybody knows what that is? It's got some threads on it, and it's like the corner or the ear of something. I keep dropping it, but that's crazy. What is it? What the heck is that? Where did it come from? Does it belong in there somewhere, or something broken? So I've been staring at this for a good 5 minutes now. I can't figure out where that piece goes. But one thing I notice is this spring goes across and it touches the star wheels. I believe the spring is supposed to be under here in this retainer, which I don't see how that's even possible since the holes are way up here. So this just gives me incentive to make the change to make this into a disc brake. I know they make a disc brake kit for this, so I want to get it. I think that'll alleviate my fears of driving this truck, is have a good set of brakes on here. So I'm going to look into that kit. I know Jason, whose channel is Everyday Garage, converted his 53 GMC to disc brakes with a newer master cylinder, a dual circuit master cylinder. So I'm thinking of going down that road myself. And let's get this thing back together and move forward. I'm looking at the drum, inspecting the inside of the drum too. No scratches or anything on it, so I'm just going to put this back together and take it for a test drive. All right, I'm ready for a test drive. I will tell you this, it was not easy adjusting that other brake on the passenger side. You just get my battery connected right here, key on. There it goes. So I'm going to head over to Stop and Shop. I got a grocery to pick up. I got to get a haircut, and I got to get some money out of the ATM, and I got to go to the gas station. So basically running this around like a daily driver, I guess. See how that goes. Right off the bat, the brake pedal's a lot higher, it's a lot firmer. So that's a good sign. And let's go for a ride. So I'm literally stuck in traffic on Main Street. There must be construction up ahead. I guess this is a good test to see how my truck performs in this kind of situation. You know, I'm just crawling around in first gear now, but you know, it was dead stopped a minute ago.